40 minutes ago. All right, so Eric is off. He's very crazy. He's preaching. All right, so I'm gonna talk about Eric for like 30 seconds. Eric is really my brother. Like, he be calling me big bro, little bro. I don't do the big bro, little bro thing. We grown, but that's really my brother. Like, he's a solid good dude. He leaves back out of the country next week until the end of the year. He's spending time with his family. He made time to come. I said, Eric, I want you to come up, be a blessing to my folks. And he made time to come, to leave his family, to come up here and spend some time with us. He's from Sacramento, California. Well, Stockton, but you're living in Sacramento. Okay, stop. From the Bay. From the Bay Area. He's a PK, y'all. That's why he's crazy. He's a PK. But he's a really good dude. Y'all know him from suicidal tendencies and all that. The duck. Eric Moore.
I got you now.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I appreciate each and every one of you. Make some noise for yourself. See, I knew I wasn't wrong in thinking when I got done playing, and the way they clapped was like, that was cool. And then I told them make some noise for their own stuff, and they was like, so that's what's up. It's all good. It's all good. It's all love. First off, bro said, wherever you at, bro, I thank you so much for inviting me out to this amazing event, to be with the people. Yo, New Jersey, y'all showed up. Even people that's not even from New Jersey, y'all showed up. This is amazing. This is amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like you said, I come from Stockton, California, and I've been playing drums my entire life. I've been playing since about 1 or 2 years old, and I am 37 years old. I'm 37, I'm never scared to tell my age because I feel amazing. See, I play drums and I'm not even breathing hard though. All right, have a full conversation with you. But I'm just very, very grateful for drums and for life and just for everything. I feel good because to some it might not be a big deal. I used to weigh 504 pounds. So yeah, my God. Yeah, so like a lot of new YouTube people and a lot of new Instagram followers, like they don't really know like the story. Like when I weighed 500 pounds and I used to be in a rock band and I used to wear 6, 7X t-shirts and hard to find clothes and go overseas to go travel and can't find underwear. Like y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know about getting on an airplane and then they tell you like you gotta buy 2 seats. It's so embarrassing. So yeah, I went through that time period in my life. And I finally got motivated. It's good to practice all good. See, I tell the story because to work out is a mindset. To want to do something is a mindset. You got to change your mind. So a lot of people be like, how can I get better? How can I be better on drums? How can I, where do you find motivation? Like I have to sometimes dig motivation out of myself. So that's why I'm able to push everybody every time I talk to somebody or when I'm on social media and stuff. It's not hype. Like I love drums and I love to push and motivate people because I remember a time when all I had was me. Nobody was there to motivate me. That's why when Quasi gets up to play, I'm like, woo! When he gets up to play, like when a drummer gets up to play in front of you, it takes guts and courage. For Calvin to get up and do what he does, the first thing I heard him say was that he caters to the artist. So that's what he does. He loves playing for the artist. What's really dope is that when we get on this stage tonight, you guys came out for us. So you guys came out to see Calvin Rogers, the artist. So it's a totally different ball set from when you got your 5 or 6 band members on stage and you get to hide behind them, or you got the artist in the front. Nah, you gotta be the spotlight. Everything is magnified when you're up here. So when they play, I'm giving it all to them. Like, yes, that was amazing because it takes guts and courage. Same thing in life. Every morning when you wake up and you want to be a better you, it takes motivation. It takes a lot to just get up and be like, yo, I'm gonna face this world. I gotta get up, I gotta go to work. A lot of people gotta get up and go to work. You feel me? Like that's what's up. When you gotta get up and when that alarm clock goes off, you gotta go make that money to take care of your family, man, that is amazing. Some people take it for granted, but it's a lot of people that don't got jobs. It's a lot of people that don't have health, that can't get up, that can't see, that can't even move their arms. Like God is amazing. It ain't like a lot of it is church, what we're raised in. We all go to church, we all love Christ. We go to church, we do what we do. But who all loves the ability that God can move in your life? Like how he can make you do what you do, how you really wake up. Like you take it for granted that you can blink right now. There's somebody lying in a bed that can only look up at this white ceiling. They can't stand up the way they want to stand up. There's people that can't even go to the bathroom that want to go to the bathroom. So that's why every day when I wake up, I'm motivated. I'm loving the fact that I'm alive. It ain't even about, I get to play drums for the most amazing pop artist or the most amazing artist. Like, it's real. When I post on my social media and I'm playing drums, like, it ain't for show. Like, I really love drums. I love to get in and I love to be creative and be me. What's crazy is, when a good known fact that not a lot of people know, Calvin Rogers is one of my biggest influences on drums. Because when I was younger, my daddy, all he listened to was John P. Key. That's it. So Liddell Abrams was first. And then here came Calvin. Calvin, give me that go-go. When he did that, my daddy was like, nigga! You hear me? He was like, you better give me that go-go just like that. You hear it? Man. All right, I'm gonna listen to Cal play the go-go beat. Cause that's DC. But Dad, we live in California. That's DC, you better love DC. For real, Calvin Rogers is amazing. He's definitely one of the people I listened to growing up. I have so many influences. But this instrument motivates me. To see you guys all here tonight motivates me. It gives me courage, it gives me strength, it gives me motivation, it makes me want to play. Even if you don't clap, the simple fact that you're here, I love you guys, so I thank you. Awesome. So, just to give you a little bit more insight, so I grew up playing drums in church ever since the age of 2, and my dad plays keys, I play drums, so I grew up playing a lot of music, and I never played with a full band. So where I got all my chops in playing a whole bunch of licks and stuff was because when you just have the choir and your dad's on the piano, not the organ, the piano. Yeah, a full, real piano, not a keyboard, a piano. So I'm on the drums. So he let me like be expressive and be me. He never be like, son, only play the pocket. And when people would be in church and he'd be like, man, your son can play a whole bunch of stuff, but he ain't got no groove or solid pocket. My dad was like, thank you, I appreciate it. But when we go home and we sit at home and we play together, that's all I worked on. So when I go out with an artist, believe me, I play pocket. Right now I play for one of the biggest Italian pop artists in the world. Eros Ramazzotti has had all of the amazing greats, from Vinnie Colaiuta to Steve Gadd to Thomas Pridgen even played for him at one point. But I mean like the legends of drums from America. Then he's had the legends from Europe. When I tell you he is like Prince or playing for Michael Jackson, that's who this guy is. And when I'm on stage, I play the music. But when he talked to me and he pulled me over, when he flew me out to go talk to him, he said, to me, I hear it when you play. When I watch you on Instagram, I see you play all the amazing stuff. The simple fact that you always land on one and how clean you are, that motivates me to write music. Really? You write music behind what I'm playing? I'm motivating pop stars. Yeah. Crazy how God works. So, it's not to brag. I hear people say all the time, believe me, in this industry is small. And I really appreciate God, and I keep it 100 because ever since I won Guitar Center Drum Off in 2003, November 21st, 2003 is the day I won Guitar Center Drum Off. That was 16 years ago. That's a very, very long time. Very long time. Gospel Chops 1 came out in 2005. The next one in 2007. That's a long time since Gospel Chops that we've been growing and building this whole legacy of drums. It's made a big imprint. But I'm not saying any of that to brag. I'm saying that in this industry that is so small, people talk. So from MDs and everybody watching me on social media, they're like, yeah, he's wild, he plays all those chops. But yeah, he probably can't play for Justin Timberlake. Or he can't probably play for this artist. Or he can't do that gig. Yo, thank you so much, you guys, for all the MDs that don't give me a call, because it gives me a chance for God to spread my light in other genres that he wants me to be motivated in. I've worked with Bobby Brown, that's why I know all those songs. That was like one of my first gigs. El DeBarge, Bobby Brown, all pocket. El DeBarge, Bobby Brown, who are Sly and the Family Stone. All pocket gigs, BBD, all pocket gigs. Yeah, like believe me, they used to be like play the record, and then sometimes I get to add. Now because of who I was, now the drummer get to go crazy. It's really, really dope. Watching it, cultivate up. But I've worked with all these artists, and It's outside of the genres that everybody thinks that I'm supposed to play in because I'm a so-called gospel chops drummer. Then with suicidal tendencies on 3 records, playing punk rock music, being on tour with Slayer, Slipknot, that's a totally outside of my range growing up in church. But it's so dope getting to be outside and getting to talk to people and motivate people way outside of these 4 walls. People that only know God. You feel me? God will put you in the presence of people that don't even know so that you can let your light shine. It's a total, everybody got their different walk. So I just say that to encourage you guys to just be motivational and whatever you do, talk to the youngsters, spread the love, spread the knowledge. I'm opening up the floor to some questions. Let's answer like 3 questions, then I'm gonna play a song. Anybody got a question? Right here, what's up, bro?
I play double pedal too, so I was wondering, what do you do to help yourself get better at your speed?
With double pedal?
Yeah.
All right, so I barely start really working with double pedal maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I used to dabble, but so what I do is I just listen to different rock music, Meshuggah, and different people and try to mock what they're doing. And that's how I just started with the double bass. And then a lot of times I like to just be expressive. So I'll play what I hear or, not a single exercise. It's all about just being able to push yourself. Push yourself. And if you could come up with your own exercise because you are an individual, no matter what these drums are or how those 3 drummers that played at first, those 4 guys played, how Calvin played, how I played, it's all about where you gotta learn from. So you listen to yourself, record yourself. You know where you wanna go with double bass. You know how fast you wanna play the singles. You know how fast you wanna play double stroke rolls with your feet. So push yourself, go for it. Don't ever hesitate to push who you are. You hear what I'm saying? Awesome, we got a question in the back. One in the back.
How often do you practice with a metronome?
Oh, all day. All day. Metronome is life. The click is life. The click is life, especially on the gig. The click is life. You don't want to say it again? Oh, the click is life. That is life. On every gig, it's life to play with a metronome. Matter of fact, I think I want to play to a metronome. Yeah. Let's go to a metronome. Let's see if Reason pop up. It did. It popped up. Where is a metronome? We got another question? I got one more question. What's up, bro? We have one back here. What's up? How do I tune my drums? You was late. You missed it. Nah, I played big huge shout out to Aquarian drum heads. These drums didn't have no heads on them earlier, and he brought the drums in, and I literally slapped the heads on. I literally tuned the. How fast did I tune the drums?
How fast?
No joke. From nothing. Snare drum and all different heads. And they have no moon gel or tape on anything, except for the snare drum. Yeah, it is loud. They're pretty amazing on the PDPs. All right. Let me see if I can get a click on real quick. Is this on? It might be me. Reading system preferences. Audio. We're good. It's not on. Lambskin heads? No, I do not play lambskin heads. That was his question. That was a crazy question, right? That was really crazy. Forget a clip. You guys have a good time. I'm just gonna play. Oh, you got me? Plug in. Can you plug in, or don't got one of them new adapters? I will, because we ain't got that much time. I just wanted to get y'all, I wanted to give y'all a little piece of me. I'm not trying to be here all night. Calvin was amazing. Favorite drummer. Y'all make some noise for Calvin Rogers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play some more songs. Let's get this up and going, and then we gonna let Cedric have something to say. I apologize, but I plan to click. I'm gonna post some stuff planned to a click on social media all next week for you. All next week.
Thank you. No problem. You're so welcome. Thank you guys.